Hello friends, how are you? This is Dr. Shenagi, Ayurveda and Medicine doctor and also Isha Hatha Yoga teacher. So today in this video we are going to talk about spinach. Many people have this confusion, should we eat spinach or should we not eat spinach? Is it good for digestion or it is heavy for digestion? Is it good to eat raw spinach or it's good to eat cooked spinach? It's hot in nature, it's cooling in nature. So let's see what Ayurveda has to say about it. In Ayurveda, spinach has been explained in Shak Varga. Shak Varga means in Ayurveda, there are division of the things like this is this column, this is this column, this is that column. So under Shak column, Shak means green leafy vegetables. Under that spinach has been mentioned. That means it's edible according to Ayurveda. Many times you must have seen when we go to Western countries or European countries or all the Western countries, they use a lot of spinach, raw spinach in their diet. And researches also show like spinach is has a lot of nutrients when it has been eaten raw, and it has very good fiber. So spinach should be eaten raw because the concept of eating raw spinach is from West. But if you talk about Ayurveda, in Ayurveda it is recommendation that you can eat spinach but not raw, cooked. Why? Because it depends on digestive fire. From Ayurveda perspective, the person who has very strong digestive fire or Tikshnagni or good digestive fire, for him to eat spinach and digest spinach is very quick and very easy. Even they can eat raw too. But if the person has low digestive fire, that is known as Mandagni, that means he can't digest food very quickly, very easily. For such person, if he eating raw spinach, it will cause loose motion, gas, stomach issues, and spinach will not get digested very well raw. So for these people, it has been recommended that in Ayurveda you should always cook spinach and then only eat. And at the same time, you should not eat spinach in excess, means every day spinach if you are cooking or every third day if you are cooking spinach. In Ayurveda, it has been not recommended. Once in a week you can have spinach or twice in a week for the max you can have spinach, but daily if you are cooking spinach, this is not recommended. Hoping like those people who have anemia, spinach is very beneficial in blood deficiency. So some people, what they do mistake, like they start eating spinach vegetable very often. So in Ayurveda this is not recommended because it can cause loose motion and gas in the stomach. So you should eat spinach but in moderate quantities if you have low digestive fire. In addition to that, when you go to market these days, how to choose spinach, because spinach means even in market a lot of sprays and pesticides are there on spinach. So the best way to have this spinach and to avail its benefits is to grow the spinach by yourself in your garden, in your galleries, in your pots, in your plants, because it takes very less space to grow. So you can, and its roots are not very deep rooted like carrots or root vegetables. So you can grow spinach even in your this flower garden also. In any pot you can grow spinach. So first thing is, prefer that spinach which is grown homegrown spinach, and market grown spinach is definitely sprayed with insecticides or pesticides, or if you are buying from some local farmer who is not using these things, then this kind of spinach you can use, but otherwise best to use spinach which is homegrown. Another thing is, if you are choosing it in the market, take that spinach which has very small leaves, small size leaves, not big size leaves. Big size leaves if you take, they are bitter in taste, they are not very tasty, they do not contain the taste of spinach, and especially if the spinach you are getting from market is having sprayed pesticides, insecticides, the taste, the actual taste of spinach is not there and it does not give you any health, though it can cause harm. Also, one more thing you keep in your mind while you buying spinach in the market or from farmer, take that spinach which has very thin stem. Do not take those spinach leaves which are very thick stem, because they are not good in taste and have less nutrients as compared to thin stem spinach. Now the question comes, then why Western people take a lot of spinach every day? To them to nothing happens, because in West most of the diet is meat diet. So in meat there is very less fiber content, but our Indian diet like rice, like vegetarian diet, rice has a lot of fiber, wheat has a lot of fiber, our vegetables have a lot of fiber, our salads have a lot of fiber, and all the other green vegetables have a lot of fiber. So daily use of spinach in during our meals is not needed that much. But in West, because there are very less fiber options and mostly they are eating white flour along with some meat diet. So, they do not have fiber at all. So, to enhance the quantity of fiber in their diet, they are using a lot of spinach, and which is good also. And because mostly Western countries are cold countries, in cold places digestive fire is very high. So, in these places if you are using spinach, it is easy to digest because of your good digestive fire. Mostly whenever there is outside cold, inside digestive fire is very good. So, to enhance the fiber content in their diet, they are using spinach. So, those who are using, they can use. But if you are living in India and you are eating vegetarian food, Indian kind of food, and you are feeling like eating again and again spinach is causing loose motions. So, this is maybe one of the reasons, because our diet is already have a lot of fiber. And if you are eating spinach, you always cook spinach, boil it and then cook it in spices. That kind of spinach you should eat, because this kind of spinach will get easily digestible and it is full of fibers, full of nutrition, though after cooking the nutrient content become less, but even if you eat it without cooking, maybe for you it will become very difficult to digest, and if food is not getting digested well, you can't get nutrients out of it. You can get nutrients out of it only the food if it well cooked and well digested. So, digestion and of food is very important in order to get proper nutrition for your body. So, now the question comes, in which disease we can eat spinach? In almost all diseases you can eat spinach. You can eat spinach in cough, bronchitis, mucus and all these kind of things, bronchial problems, chest infections, every time you can eat spinach. Other kind of any chronic ailments in diabetes, hypertension, sugar, in all these problems you can eat spinach, but at the same time spinach should be freshly cooked, it should be consumed within 1 hour of cooking, and it should not contain excess of oil and excess of spices, but it should be well boiled. So, those places where there is excess cold outside, like in North India there is excess cold in winters. So, this spinach, that is also known as sarson, and it is also, there are two varieties of spinach, that is palak and sarson. So, it has been recommended it should be eaten. Why? Because in winters there is excessive very good digestive fire, and if you are eating spinach in winter season, it will get easily digested. But if you try to eat spinach in summer season, it will not get digested very well, because in summer season digestive fire is low. So, that is why in Ayurveda a lot of importance has been given to seasonal vegetables and seasonal fruits, so that they will be well suited for your body. So, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you are watching me for the first time, there is a bell icon, there is a subscription button. Please click the bell icon, hit the subscription button, so that you stay in tune with our upcoming videos. Also, if you would like to support us, there is a join button near subscription button. You can click this join button and you can support us. Those of you who want Ayurveda consultations, please write to me on this given email ID and I will let you know how we can schedule it. If you have any questions, please write down those questions in the comment section. I will try to answer your questions in the best possible way. So, with this note, I would like to say stay healthy, stay blessed, take care. Bye.